the craziest situations, I would say Steve Aoki and we decided to get towed into like these 20 to 25 foot waves in Hawaii. And I can surf, but I'm not a great surfer. I've probably caught 3 waves. And so we get towed into these things. And it was the only time on the season that I didn't want to do something. And I didn't really tell anybody that. I was just kind of like panicked of drowning, even though we had life jackets on. And it's just because whenever I go surfing out here in regular waves, I panic when you get held under the water, and hearing them say, "Oh, you might be under the water for 30 seconds to a minute," and I'm like, I can't hold my breath for a minute, especially when I'm like in a panic mode. They're like, "Yeah, just relax. You just gotta stay calm." I'm like, how do you stay calm when you're about to drown and die? And so I'm freaking out. But it was like, that was my just my brain and my body telling me that like it was trying to make me live in fear. And those are the moments where you have to run it, as I say, and like just push past your fear. If you can like recognize that your fear is trying to prevent you from doing something, usually like if you go through it, even if you like fail and you just tried it, it's such a rewarding feeling. And that was like being able to surf that wave is, Steve and I, we always text each other and we're like, man, I cannot believe we did that. We got to do it again. It's just like such a rewarding feeling, and it's something that energy and that feeling I can channel the rest of my life. But probably the scariest part was afterwards. The guys were like, man, like, can't believe there's tiger sharks out there today. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, man. It's like whenever you see sea turtles mating, usually that's when tiger sharks are. And like the one guy was like, oh, there's one. And my buddy that was like a producer on the show, Dave, he's like, there's one what? And he goes, tiger shark. He's like, yeah, let's just not say that out loud right now. And so, yeah, it kind of freaked us out afterwards. To get them out of the comfort zone, you try to, a lot of these guys I know personally, so you kind of know what they're into or what they like, and you try to either cater it to them and take it a little step further. So you either, for instance, like Martin Garrix is into Nerf guns. So I wanted to set up a Nerf gun battle, but make it an action film. So we had these Nerf guns, and we were going around crashing cars and helicopters throwing water balloons at us. And so either you try to make it really fun for them, or if there's a way to, if you know that they are not comfortable with something, it's like, yo, let's just put this out here and get them to push past this. Like with Khalid, dude, I can't believe he's best new artist this year. Anyways, so with Khalid, he doesn't like heights and he can't swim. So we went to the zip line where you go into the water, and he was terrified. Like he was not happy about doing it, he was scared. He was intimidated. And I was like, dude, this moment where you step off this platform, I was like, you have a life jacket on. It's going to keep you afloat. Like there's nothing that's going to happen to you. He went off, let go, comes out of the water, and he has this big smile. And I was like, I literally, if you wouldn't have just did it, like pushed past the fear, like you might have never known what this feeling was like. And who knows, maybe that feeling inspires like his next song or like some sort of emotion that he decides to write about. I think that's like one of the best things you can do for yourself is to surprise yourself and step out of your comfort zone. And yeah, it allows you to learn more about yourself. Shawn Mendes, he is a 19-year-old that's like has a soul of an 80-year-old. He has a lot of wisdom. He's very, very genuine. He's smart. He's kind. He's funny. Really awesome guy. He surprised me so much. Like I was like, yo, you got a girlfriend? He's like, no, man. I was like, what do you look for in a girl? You know, and I'm expecting the typical teenager response and like, gotta be hot, man. And no, he's like, you know, first of all, she's like, she's got to get it. Like this lifestyle, like the touring and all of this, like she's got to understand that. But he's like, but second, she's got to make me want to grow as a person. And I'm like, wait, what? What 19-year-old says that? I was like, you're just going to steal the hearts of every woman across the world that watches this. So he was a real cool dude.